And I have returned. And now we're just going to move right into some islands non-places, which is something I picked up a while ago. And from what I have read about it, I don't know if it's as much a game as it is a interactive art exhibit. So it's gonna be, it just does seem like it's all kinds of weird though. So let's take a look, see what it's like. It'll be interesting to look at, if nothing else, I'm sure. So, islands, non-places. It's not particularly long either. I should be able to finish it with an hour. Or less. So I presume that, I just click. Click! Oh, okay. Alright. Green means go, asshole! Road rage without the road. Yeah, so I thought this was a thing where you had to, like, walk around and interact with things, but it looks like it's largely just you rotate and find the color, I guess? And suddenly it turns out that the game is tricking me, and this is, in reality, Desert Bus. I've never played Desert Bus before. I've seen people play it. I never want to play it. Considering it was a game that was legitimately designed to infuriate people. Eggs. Eggs! Suddenly eggs! Empty bird cages, tweeting noises, and a shitload of eggs. Oh, goodbye, boss. That's cool. Oh yeah, you know, if ever you want to bake a giant cake, you just gotta call the egg bus. Then you get yourself some grade A brontosaurus eggs and you make yourself a big ass cake. It's some perfect stuff, you know. So am I legitimately cooking these things now? Or are they being incubated? Maybe it's more of an incubation thing. You know, there was a mall. Well, there still is a mall. The mall still exists in the city. And one of their biggest boasts was that they had a fountain. And that, you know, the whole thing was that you'd meet people there. It's like a hangout spot. The fountain is no longer there anymore, which is hilarious, seeing as how it was so central in their advertising campaign. maybe part of the reason they took the fountain out is because way too many people started throwing coins in it from the second floor. I'm not gonna lie, when I was a kid, I was one of those people. I mean, it's not like you were gonna kill anybody with a coin from the second floor. The place isn't that big. But, you know, it's still probably not a good thing to be doing. Cool. You see, the fountain is actually a cover for a secret laboratory. This is some real umbrella shit we're getting into now. Or maybe some kind of underground terrarium? Everything is starting to look very tree-like. I see. Ah, I guess I need to fix the fountain. This is me presuming that there's any logic behind any of this. This is probably all the result of a nightmare the person who made this game had once. And now they just feel the need to subject everybody else to it. Did I just activate the self-destruct sequence? I guess we'll find out now, won't we? No, I just fixed the leak. We're fine. We're fine. Most inconvenient fountain. Oh, you know, it occurred to me I actually forgot to switch the, yeah, that's gonna pause itself. Forgot to switch the game over. Beep. Oop. Sorry about that. Oh, away we go. What other esoteric, incredibly inconvenient repair job will we do? And I guess I just fill out lights as I complete each scene. I'm getting a lot of shopping mall vibes from this. Ah, you see, and here's the thing they don't tell you. All those trees and plants you see in some malls, this is how they get them to the second floor. Slowly and inconveniently. So the key goal here is to just activate lights, apparently, and then strange stuff happens. Like so. I mean, you know, you can just get a big-ass watering can. This seems like a remarkably inconvenient way to grow palm trees. But what do I know? I've never had to grow a palm tree before. What kind of damage is this causing to the escalators, I wonder? Now that you've gotten your drinks, it's time to leave. Bye, Fred. Bye, Linda. Bye, George. Bye, Betty Sue. Bye, the rest of you who I can't be asked to come up with names for. Goodbye, everybody. Oh shit, how did the game know I was thirsty? I'm not that thirsty. You have angered Refrigerator, god of the coolers. Refrigerator cast Drink Storm. You are filled by the wave of sugary acidic beverages. Refrigerator ascends into the heavens. No doubt this is a commentary on rampant consumerism. Or death, or something. I don't know. Art scholar I am not. Hey look, it's the palm trees. Is it Fred, and George, and Linda? Oh man, those chairs are gonna be ruined, and the lamps. The lamps cannot be able to withstand this, right? Whoever the architect for this building was high as a kite. Whatever they had, I'd like some, please, thank you. Hey, random laptop. If this thing turns into a rocket ship, I'm going to laugh my ass off. It sounds like it's preparing to launch. Okay, now I can access the lamps, yes. Well, that one lamp, anyway. There we go. I mean, that's all well and good, but it's still going to ruin the lights and that computer. I'm surprised it's still on. That's some sturdy shit, that is. You know, there's easier ways to deal with flooding. Those lights too. Okay. Makes sense. Never mind, they've been pelted with a deluge, but, you know, we can't get them wetter. They cannot be submerged. I mean, that's just crazy to me, right? Hi, trees. Not quite a rocket ship, but close. Me, I'm going to drown. Hi, fishy. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just an elaborate way to feed fish. Possibly. Possibly. Are receding, boys. Assume your previous positions. Everything is gravy. And I guess that's another vignette taken care of. Boop. Yeah, don't you love it when you get to the luggage carousel in the airport and you have to rummage through everyone's bags to find yours? Terribly frowned upon, usually. And when they play these awesome, awesome tunes. It's beginning to sound like Earthbound music. Leaping luggage appears. Leaping luggage devours your socks. So I guess the goal is I need to get them all hopping. This is normal. tell you, security at airports, man, they just keep getting more and more confusing with each passing year, don't they? No, I need to do this, I suppose. Am I shutting off these lights? Yeah. I don't necessarily know what to make of this. Oh, I guess I'm just collecting luggage. Alright, cool. Go to your homes, luggage. You'll be free. Go, boy, you're free now. I succeeded? Kinda? Succeeded in what? I got no clue, but I succeeded in something. And now we're going to get mugged in a lonely parking lot. I hear a vehicle. Maybe we're the people who are going to mug somebody else in a lonely parking lot. Oh, I don't know that that car has a driver. Let's see. Perhaps I opened the trunk. Oh, I see. Hidden house. In the future, our apartments will be compact and underground and inconvenient to all. And our windows will be meaningless. Although if there's an apartment in every one of these parking spaces, then that means your window is just going to be looking into the window of your neighbor. In the future, we all live underground and everyone's a voyeur. Truly, it's a wonderful time to be alive. Everyone's favorite programming is white noise, TM. I do like that we don't actually see anybody. And every upstanding citizen gets their very own invisibility cloak. Makes it easier to creep on your neighbors, you see. Cool. So do they all live in the same weird-ass apartment, or are they blocking each other from getting home now? Can you imagine how badly that's gotta suck? You gotta wait for them to go through their nightly routine to get into your own apartment. Ah, shit, now I'm stuck on top of the... No, I'm stuck on top of Bob's roof. Bob is so inconsiderate. Unless, of course, his garage was a little bit higher, in which case, maybe, you know, maybe it's not so bad as all that. But then it's bad the other way, because then it's like, you know, you still have to wait for them to, yeah. And how badly must it suck for the people who live under this guy? I have a lot of serious questions about this municipality layout. Efficacy is questionable at best. Okay, that's it for that one. All right. How much further can we go with that? We know that every parking space is an apartment block. Come on now. We can't go no further. Oh good, now we get some money. This is the most complicated game of Simon Says I ever played. Or Simon, I suppose I should say, which is basically Simon Says. That's not money. No, that is money. Except... Oh shit, son, we get all of the money! We win the ATM lottery. It's the secret that they don't tell you. So are they all going to do this and we're just going to get piles and piles of money snakes? Because that'd be cool, right? Who doesn't love haunted finances? Oh, maybe it just needs to go over and have a word with the broken one. Fella, I heard you were feeling down. Didn't have no cash. Have all the cash. Eat it. Nom 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 nom. Oh wait, there's more. Ah yes, this is where the spent ATM machines go to die. Truly it is a tomb of kings. Or at the very least bankers. Enlightening. We've one more weird scene to go, and this nightmare will be complete, perhaps. Oh look, the palm trees again. A recurring theme, that. Everything is so red. Oh, if you keep pace with the, if you spin in the same direction and keep pace with the fan, it doesn't look like it's moving at all. Neat. If you spin this way, it looks like it's going a little bit faster. The fan has suddenly become very oddly phallic. Is it going to drill into the plant? That'd be really oddly phallic. Well, no. Yeah, no. I don't know the logic behind what I just said. We'll go with it. Although it is going to drill into the plant, apparently. Was a potted plant. Apparently it's just growing into the ground in this bizarre mess of root structure. At last, our doomsday weapon is at the ready. None will ever suspect. The flowers of doom! The flowers of doom that we're going to use to call Satan? Considering these are dial tones. This is a hell of a thing, this. Thank you for freeing us from our earthly tomb. You shall be considered when we conquer your planet. Okay. What fresh hell awaits us now? Up and away! Next up, fungal frenzy. The mushroom floor. Okay. No, the elevator only goes that far, and then it has to steal its juice from the, rooms. Makes sense. It was an inconvenient-looking radio tower. And now we know how baby internets are made. Or you see, what you don't understand is that these are Wi-Fi spores. You can't see them, but they're there. And they have terrible, terrible side effects on your health, but we don't talk about that, though. Yes, now that we have collected our harvest of Wi-Fi spores, we can take them into the skies and distribute them across the planet. Is that legitimately what's going to happen? This is beyond a shadow of a doubt the strangest dream that I've never had. Need more power, Captain! That's legitimately what it's doing. It's spreading it out over the planet now. Okay. God help me, I wasn't too far off the mark on the prediction for this one. You've all been taking notes. There's going to be an exam on this. Carl Burton, you crazy bastard, you. You have weaved an interesting tale. Fortunately, I don't know what it is. Let's do it again! No, I'm not doing it again. Well, I mean, it's not technically a video game, I guess, but it's something alright. Oh, what's this? So now that I've gone through it once, can I just go in wherever I want? Is that how this works? Yeah, that's how it works. Let's go see a refrigerator again. Yeah, okay, that's how it works. I think I'm good, thank you. Wait. Well, okay, that was Islands Non-Places. A game that entirely lives up to its oddball title. Well, I think that's about all I can do for today. Sitting in one place for so long has not been doing my back any favors, but it did pretty good. It held up a lot longer than I figured it would. In any case, if you happen to stop by and watch, I, as always, thank you very, very much for doing so. Fine folks will join me next time, wherein I'm going to play something a bit halfway more sensible, which is quite likely going to be Red Dead. I haven't done anything with that in a while, and I'd like to get a little bit more of it done before I get face and eyes into nothing but horror and Halloween themed games. So, hopefully you fine folks will join me next time for that. But until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great day.